Welcome to the Game Changer 00100 pre-record show. I'm your host, Game Changer. Okay, as promised, I am going to do more on this Tasha K Adam 22 video. I'll probably try to do the whole thing because y'all like it so much and it's interesting and it's very telling about the nature of some women, particularly of some Black American women, particularly of some Black American women that look like Tasha K. It really tells the mentality of that. And quite frankly, I just find it entertaining. So, you see the title, and let's take a listen to what's going on. Fair use. Fair use.
Said, why this motherfucker ain't got no bitches and got a job and he educated? Why aren't you over here?
But so much of that conversation kind of goes back to like the body count thing and like, that women are basically useless once they've had a bunch of sex partners, which I don't really relate to as a person who like does not give a fuck if I meet a girl and she got 50, 60, 70 bodies. I don't really give a shit. But to them, that just seems like overwhelmingly important.
Yeah, and because they're still young too.
Right.
The 30s now is the new 20s, and they're thinking like that. And I think they're gonna regret a lot of the stuff because they come from. There's a lot of women who settle in relationships, and I know them personally who've never had an orgasm. And a man doesn't even get to sleep around because they come from women. They come from Black women, and
Right.
And I feel that, and me personally, I feel like women in general need to date and need to sleep around because there's a lot of women who settle in relationships, and I know.
Me personally, I feel that women need to sleep around. Oh, God. This is a role model for hundreds of thousands of women. And I'm pretty sure most, if not just many, are Black American women. This is what they tell you. You need to sleep around. You need to go and get some dick everywhere you go. You need to get yourself a healthy helping of dick. Like, excuse me, is everything okay? Yeah, I just, the relationship seems fine. You're my college sweetheart, and, everything seems well and good. You do seem like the perfect guy. You're a med student and everything, and, you have a good head on your shoulders, but I haven't gotten ran through enough yet. So, yeah, I'm just going to go and get some more penis. And then after I've had about a couple hundred more penises in me, then I'm going to consider marriage. I need to do that. I need to get more penis in me before considering taking relationships seriously. This is what she's teaching people. This is the message that the elder, she's old enough to be a grandmother. She had a kid at 20 and that kid had a kid at 20. She's old enough to be a grandmother. And this is the message. Remember, as kid was like, to a kid looking up to me, life ain't nothing but women and money. To a girl looking up to her, life ain't nothing but penis and money. All right.
Know them personally who've never had an orgasm. And a man doesn't even care to even get to know their body.
Right.
And so when you date around and you sleep around, you know what I'm saying? You will get to know what it is that you like. So when you do meet that partner, you know what I'm saying, who's not as experienced, you know, 9 times out of 10, he may not know your body, but you'll be able to teach him and have that confidence. But if you meet someone who hasn't lived life and you try to,
Apparently, penis gives you confidence. Apparently, taking a bunch of peni, that's the plural for penis, taking in a bunch of peni into one of your various holes gives you confidence, according to her. A woman could just say, yes, I'm confident now because of all the penis I sucked. Before I was shy, I was timid, I was nervous, but I done sucked so many penises now that I have full confidence. And then what's the result? The result, as she's trying to present this as a positive, the result is a chick telling you how to smash. That's the result. A chick in bed like, oh no, excuse me, number 171 did it exactly like this. It's not 2 pumps in a grind. It's pump, grind. It's pump, grind, pump, pump, grind. Pump, grind, pump, pump, grind. That is how you do it. To the side, that is your life. She thinks that that's a good thing. This is something she's trying to sell to men as well. You should go for the woman who's experienced because she knows how to demand better. I don't want to try to figure you out. You right when you said that that we don't want, and I don't want to get to know. You are to figure my penis out. Period. Trying to figure out that whole physics, because basically what you're trying to get the dudes to do is compete with all the peni that's been in the chick. That is ridiculous. No, thank you. No, thank you. You take this dick how I give it to you, or step off. And you're not hot. Never forget that. Never forget that you are not hot. And never forget that Michael Jackson wore that jacket in 1986 with a rhinestone glove. Never forget these things.
You know, indoctrinate her and brainwash her. By the time she gets 30, 35, she's going to be butt fucking wild out here.
Right.
Let the woman go through her whole phase, and then she will be exactly what you need her to be. The pussy.
What if I need her to be a virgin? Let her go through her whole phase and she'll be exactly what you need her to be. No, she won't. She'll be a hoe. So basically she's saying let her be a hoe in her 20s so she'll be a good woman in her 30s or some crap like that. So essentially what you're saying is make a hoe into a housewife. Take a hoe, ask her if she is not ready, if she's not done with her promiscuous girl, if she's not done with her hoe phase. Then you make a former hoe a wife. That's essentially what she's saying. You're supposed to go up to a woman and say, hey, are you done with your hoe phase? Because if not, I'll wait like 6 more months. If not, could you make an appointment for when you are done sucking penis? Just tell me when you are finished with the lines of penises, or excuse me, peni that are out there for you. When you're done with that, here's mine. And then after you've done with that, I want you to use your vast experience. I want you to use your vast experience to tell me exactly how you like it while I am trying to pleasure myself with you. This is the crap that she is trying to sell you. And she wonder why guys don't want to deal with this crap.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
You won't have no motherfucking problem. She ain't bitching and shit because she done been through some
You don't
shit.
want a wife of a virgin because she doesn't know what the fuck
That's
she's missing out on.
Like, but these men, these young men with these young messages think that's what they want, but yet they constantly fuck on porn stars or go buy pussy from prostitutes. But yeah, you want.
Yes, but you're talking about two different things. Both of you are talking about two different things. I give it to Adam too because he's about to say dumb stuff too, but. Both of you are saying two completely different things. She just said you fuck on porn stars. That's right. That's what they do. There is a difference between a Madonna and a whore. We as men keep these women mentally in separate categories for a reason. You're talking about wifing up volunteer whores. And you're trying to sell the virtues of that to men. And this guy is buying it. This Adam 20, I don't know this guy well, but he's buying it. Like, oh yeah, you need to let a woman go through her horror phase.
Want your girl to be a virgin. That's crazy.
But there's an asymmetry because a man can fuck a woman and just nut. Like I can just nut with any girl on earth. I don't care if she's
you
500
cannot, but
pounds.
a woman can.
A woman can't. A woman needs to have sex with a.
Did this dude just say, I don't care if she's 500 pounds? I don't like him. I don't know him. This is the first time I've seen him. I don't like him. This dude is just going around Johnny Appleseed and 500-pound chicks. If you ever see like a 500-pound chick pushing a baby cart and you wonder who in the hell did that, it was him.
Same person over and over to be able to orgasm.
Exactly. And so, but a virgin will never, and this is what I say, that men think they want virgins, just like you said, but like, no, a virgin will never be able to please you if you've been with an experienced woman.
Yes, they will, can, and do. Not only, see, she's only versed in pleasing me. That's the thing. See, Tasha is coming from the perspective of women taking control in the bedroom. That's the only way she sees. She's a very short-sighted woman. So the only way she sees sex happening is a woman taking control in the bedroom. And yes, if a woman is taking control in the bedroom, then you want a woman with experience to do such things. However, if a man is taking control and he's looking to lead somebody into properly pleasuring, then he wants a woman without experience and without distractions from previous guidance and leadership.
It's just not gonna happen. Like she doesn't have that confidence yet, sucking dick or just doing different things. It's not gonna please you. So guess what? They end up marrying these virgins and still going out to buy pussy.
Get yourself a bitch with some miles on her.
Yeah, a little bit,
You're supposed to keep those things separate. You're supposed to keep those things separate. The pussy that you buy should be separate than the one that you marry. I had a young boy tell me one time, I don't want the woman that goes down on me to be the same one that kissed my baby. Brilliant. He's about 10 years younger than me. Brilliant dude. That is the most brilliantest thing I've ever heard. And that's why I do have side pieces. What you're suggesting is that women be side pieces, and then somehow just graduate into main piece. Look at her face.
A wino with some miles on it.
No, my winos are very successful.
Yeah.
Women, okay? And they probably had some dick.
I consider myself a wino now.
What does success have to do with any of this? What does success has to do with sexual responsibility?
I know. There's a lot of people want.
I'm gonna keep listening. Yeah.
You should.
Yeah.
You should.
No doubt.
Yeah. So, but no, like, yeah, Fresh and Fit. I mean, I just feel like, right now they're doing anything for shock value, and I don't understand like why they didn't know YouTube was gonna come for them.
Well, they got demonetized, yeah, and I feel like they might have regretted the Klan hood skit at a certain point. That
was so fucking ignorant. Like, how you out here winning? You got a good thing going, and you have Nick Fuentes on your fucking show,
right?
you know, who they deplatformed, okay? And then you put on a Klan hood and then you allow the motherfucker to say nigger on your show.
I felt like the Knight Rider comments were a big moment in the culture where a lot of people decided they didn't fuck with them too.
Yeah, like you can't say shit like that. That's irresponsible. And as someone who has a platform that has millions of followers, you still have a responsibility to ensure that what you're putting out is not causing hate or preaching hate and things like that. So you have to be careful.
Nah, you're not preaching hate. You're preaching mass whoredom. But that's not hate.
Careful. And that's that young man mentality. They're out here reckless.
I have a lot of guilt about the fact that I didn't end up with a black queen.
Sometimes I wish I was cammed up. Sometimes I wish I was cammed up so you could see the expression on my face. Sometimes I regret that I didn't end up with a black queen. I know that's supposed to be a compliment to black queens and the ones that are watching his show as a result of the Tasha K thing, Tasha K being there. It's not a compliment when it comes from a man that says he could get off in a 500-pound woman. It basically means that, yeah, I wish I had a black queen or a Latin queen or 500-pound. I take them, you know, fat, skinny, small, blonde, brunette, tall, short, smelly, clean, shaved armpits, unshaved armpits, mustache, like pretty, like you're just in a large category of women that he's willing to smash. And let's not pretend like you didn't have the opportunity to be with a black queen, but you didn't. But you didn't. I wonder why. Your wife is okay. Here's the thing about black women. Nobody is threatened by them. And the reason why is because, generally speaking, in all the races, they cannot take a man that another group of women wants. Like Michael Jordan or something like that. Like, generally speaking, for the most part, there isn't a man that these women feel that they can't take from a black woman that they want. And that's point blank, period. And they know this, so they don't feel threatened. His wife does not feel threatened by this chick. She knows that he's not going to wind up with a chick like that. Even if he does fetishize it, he understands that there's complications that go along with it that he would much rather not deal with. That could be avoided, but they choose to put on a person's life. And they say dumb crap like they should accept a woman who's been a hoe. Yeah.
With her.
Why you want a black woman?
I just like that.
Are you
energy.
pandering to me in my audience
No,
right
no,
now?
I love him. Ugh.
Yes, he is.
We need more in porn.
We could pick that shit up.
It's so looked down upon in the porn.
We need more in porn. Gosh, my head hurts. Before, I thought that maybe he had a fetish. As many white guys do, especially when it comes to darker skinned black women. But after he said we need more in porn, I can now officially call complete cap. I'm going to do an experiment right now. Fortunately, you can't see. I'm on my other screen. I am going to go to Pornhub.com and I am going to, in the search field, type in the word ebony. All right. Ebony showing 1 through 32 of 200,000. 200,000. And I might have spelled ebony wrong. So let me just type in, because you see when you type in black, like both men and women come up. Hold on. All right. Yeah, so that's both men and women. So I'm not even going to use that number. But y'all get the point. There is, what, did you see all 200,000 of them? Did you see all of that? Like, what do you mean? Like, it's not enough of it. In fact, I think 200,000 is just where it stops. So I typed in Asian to get, to get like a point of reference, and they're at 200,000 as well. In fact, let me type in just to double check. Oh, wait a minute. So this is interesting. I type in white. I type in white. Now, white includes both men and women. Of that is 130,985. There is more porn with the tag ebony than there is with the tag white. Now, what does that mean? It means that there's plenty of black female porn out there. I know. What you are saying is cap when you say, "Oh, I wish there was more of it. I wish there was more of them in porn." It's cap. You didn't go online and look for black porn. You didn't. You never did because you don't have that particular fetish. Look how she's looking at him. You don't have that particular fetish. She understands that so many black women are looking for validation from any source. They're not getting it from black men. They're not getting it from white men. They're not getting it from any group of men. And that's because they're largely invalid. The plurality of them is invalid. Therefore, their plurality don't have any validation. But he is offering that to them in exchange for, to be that dude, to be adored by her audience of millions of black women. So yes, it is pandering, but let's listen. Let's listen to her response to this, because that's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to discuss. Let me get this off just in case I accidentally switch screens and get demonetized or the sound comes up or something. All right. So now let me go back a little bit.
Why you want a black woman?
I just like that.
Are you pandering to me in my audience?
I just like their energy. Means that you don't have anything tangible to compliment. You don't. So, for example, right? Say let's see. Say I just want to hire a chick because she's pretty. And she goes to the interview and she's dumb as a box of rocks. And then I say, "Yeah, I want to hire her." Why do you want to hire her? I just like her energy. No. There is an alternative reason. He can't name a deemable quality. He can't name a quality that the rank and file black woman has that his wife don't. Not a positive attribute. So he just said energy.
No,
I
I'm
know.
not. I love them. Ugh. We need more in porn.
We could pick that shit up.
It's so
though.
looked down upon in the porn in the
Black-
black community to do porn. So it's
How is it looked down upon in the black community to do porn when she is a representative of that community and she's telling them to go out and get some penis? How is it looked down upon? The only way it's looked down upon is if your laptop is on the floor and you're looking down at the porn. You literally have to be looking down at the black porn to say, yes, it's looked down upon. Who's looking down upon it? That was an episode of Ghetto Gaggers years ago where the ghetto gaggee was very uncomfortable with the gagging. So they went and got the mama who was waiting in the car while the daughter was getting ghetto gagged. The mama comes up and rubs the daughter's temples, her on her head, the temples, rubs the daughter's temples to make the whole ghetto gag experience more comfortable. I think I covered that. Who's looking down upon it? He is completely oblivious to it. And the reason why he's completely oblivious is because he don't know and he don't care. He's never looked at it. He's never researched it. He didn't watch all 200 videos, 200,000 videos and say, oh, I wish it was more of this. I ran out. It's not on his feed. It's not on his timeline. He don't know anything about it. About how the community is structured or anything. He don't care to know because he's not interested in them like that. Let's continue.
it's like you don't end up with that
we
many.
the queens. We
Yeah.
She just said we the queens after telling them to go out and hoe for a bit. What queen did that? Where's the queen that they just said, hey, you know something? You need to go out and get some dick. You need to just go out and get some penis in you, queen. And then you come back and you marry this king and, you know, y'all all live happily ever after. Like maybe in a new Snow White, you know, with that crazy trick, like maybe in a new Snow White, that's what they're doing. Where's the queen that behaved like that? Who's the Disney princess that got down like that? We're queens. Queens of what? Doggy style? Like, what exactly are you a queen of?
I know.
Yeah, we better than that.
I know a lot of black guys.
You better than that? And you just talked about how you should go out and get some penis? We're better than that. Wait. No, you're worse. You're worse. They're getting money. You're getting penis. You're just running up your body count like a cab driver runs up the meter. You are worse. Not better, worser.
Guys doing porn with gigantic dicks though.
I mean, those are them niggas, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when they got gigantic dicks like that, ain't nobody putting no dick like that in me. You're not giving me no.
See how she just blatantly disrespected her husband's penis size? That's just blatant disrespect of the husband's penis size. Like, ain't nobody putting no big ass penis in me. Yeah, I've been married 18 years, but nobody put no big penis in me. I'm just saying. I don't tolerate big penis. Hi, honey. Is essentially what she just said.
No motherfucking hysterectomy.
I'm gonna drive you to the hospital.
Fuck no. Absolutely not. You give that, and white women only like dicks like that, so they can have them.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Shut all my size queens. All right, your team is summoning you. I know you got to go.
Yeah, I got a comedy gig I'm about to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's dope too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's the end of that. That's the end of that. All right, let me stop. I'm going to talk about this probably on a different venue about how everything. This is so weird because she's trying to paint white women in a bad light every opportunity she gets, including like especially just pearly things. But really, she's coming off as bitter, hateful, and she's jealous. That's what it's coming off as. Oh, yeah, those white women like big penis. Like, oh, really? So that means that if I walk around with a white woman on my arms, people will assume that I have a big penis. In fact, every man with a big penis should take it to where it's appreciated. Now, it's not like black women are flocking to Asian men. Shout out to the Asian men, but y'all know y'all have little penises. But no, she's basically she's trying to rebrand black women as not being carnal creatures, as being queens. Like all of a sudden, she just went into queen mode and forgot that she just got out of hoe mode. Oh, that sounded different. She just got out of HOE space MODE. She forgot about that. Now all of a sudden she's like, yeah. I want to be a queen again. I want to be a queen again. I think it'd be nice to be a queen again. So I'm going to pretend to be a virtuous woman that only accepts modest-sized penis. In fact, when I tell women to ride the CC, I'm telling them to ride it with a small penis. Just have like a series of small penises. And what I make up for, what is lacking in size of my penile intake is made up for in quantity. So instead of getting like a 9-incher, I'm getting 3 3s. And you should want a woman like that. Or I'm getting 9 1s. Like, yeah, well, I never had 9 inches, but I had 9 1 inches. That is how she expects you to think. Never forget that she's not an attractive woman. Never forget that point. With that, I want everybody here to hit the like button. And I want to thank you all. If you're new here, subscribe. There is going to be more on this. I am also going to cover Brittany Renner and Ebony K. Williams. I got a ton of stuff to do and little time to do it. But they will all get it. Before I go, I want to make clear that both Ebony K. Williams and Brittany Renner is significantly hotter than Tasha K. Making the dumb crap they say more palatable than the dumb crap she says. This is Game Changer 00100. Game over. Peace.